Welcome, and it's that time of year again. Christmas is coming, so I have 3 thrift flips that are Christmas inspired. And also I have a few other things that I have made in the past, so stay tuned. So I headed outside for this one. This house is cardboard, and my daughter bought it at the local thrift store a few years ago, and she gave it to me last year. She was cleaning out her stuff, and I thought it was really cute the way it was, but I thought it would look a lot better just all white, and then the paint on the little wreath there kind of makes it look like snow, so it turned out really cute. And you'll see how cute it is with a little candle inside. I really like it, and I might put it on my porch. I'm not sure yet, but we'll see. I picked up this wooden box that looks like a book at the local thrift store, and I paid, I think, $1 for it is all. And it was pretty worn looking, which I loved because it looks like leather. But I thought it would be cute to make it into a Christmas book. And I love The Night Before Christmas. That's my favorite childhood book. I loved reading it every year, and so I thought that would be great. And then I do love everything vintage, so this worked out perfect. And I found this cover of this book online and for free, and I just printed it with my inkjet printer. So then I printed out a bigger piece, a bigger one, to cut just the wording out for the binder. And I thought that would be realistic and make it look like an actual book. And then I rounded the corners. I don't know, I thought it turned out cute with the corners rounded. So now I just Mod Podge a thin coat on the binder, an even coat, and then just straighten out the paper and put it on the right way. And then I'm using the scraper here soon, the Mod Podge scraper, and it gets all of the bubbles out. It's so cool. I love it. Another plaid product. So now you just put the Mod Podge over the top, a thin layer, and let it dry. And that's what's cool about finding things at the thrift store. You can turn them into whatever you want, and they're easy to transform if you have the right tools. So now just another coat of Mod Podge and putting the cover portion on and just scraping it, all the bubbles out. I love this. It's so cute, and it looks vintage. It looks old, and I just love it. You'll love how it turns out when I show you after it's all dried. I just love this next project. I picked up these wall sconces for $1.50 a piece, and they're vintage wood, and you see them a lot, different styles but similar in the thrift stores. And so I thought for Christmas I would do like a vintage style wall sconce to match my wall when I do my Christmas decorations. And so I ended up doing this, and I really am glad I did because it turned out so cute, and otherwise I probably wouldn't have used them. So I just give them one coat of my Rust-Oleum linen white paint because I wanted to distress them, and it made it easier to distress it. So then I just took off the little things, the candle holders, and then I painted them with this red from Folk Art. I will have that down below. I can't remember the name of the color, but it's my favorite for Christmas or actually anything. It's just a really pretty deep red. And I just went over that with one coat because I kind of wanted the wood to show through as well. And here I'm just doing that same red around the edges of the wood sconce, just everywhere that there's a raised edge. Not too much. And then if you get some somewhere, you can always use the sandpaper to get it off. So then I found these, they're newer, they're made to look vintage candles, the battery operated. And I thought, I'm going to paint it so it would match it better. And then I just painted around the top portion. And I got these for $1 a piece. So for what, $4, $5, I got these cute decorative wall sconces. So here is the tissue technique again, one of my favorite techniques. And I printed this on my inkjet printer. And then I just trimmed around the edges, and it's on white tissue paper. And if you want to see more of that, how to do that, I have a video that I'll link either above or down below. But when I put the Mod Podge on it, I should have probably sprayed it with some clear beforehand because it smears that red around. But it still turned out okay. I was able to fix it. So then I'm just sanding down to distress it, and then I sanded over the actual wreath part as well. And then I had this clear wax to protect it because I want to use these every year. And this protects it from having that chalk paint flake off or get on other things and come off easier. So when I did put it on, it kind of made more of a took it off more, I guess I would say, but it still turned out really cute. I liked how it looked. And then I did also the little candle holder parts too to protect them. And then I ended up just touching up the edges with white to make it kind of look snowy, and then they did look really cute. And then just attaching them back on here. And here's that candle, just setting it in there and screwing it on, and it brights up really pretty. That golden color is really pretty. And I think it turned out pretty awesome. You'll have to let me know down in the comments what you think. I just wanted to show you some things that you can make just out of stuff that you find at the thrift store. These are a few different pieces for the lid, and I glued them together with marbles. And also the glass part was a potpourri dish, and this was just a super long, tall tin candle holder. And I just glued it all together, and then I put a light in it and put a ribbon or a wreath around it and use it for Christmas time. It's one of my favorite pieces that I put together. And just remember, you can make anything out of different things that you find. This isn't a thrift store find, but I thought I would share it with you anyway. I made this last year for Christmas, and it's all Dollar Tree items. And I'm hoping to make another one this year and show you in a video. So stay tuned for that. So next time you're out at the thrift store, don't pass up those cute items that can be redone or changed into something new. And that's one of my favorite things to do, so I hope you will continue to come back to see me. And if you haven't done it yet, please like this video and subscribe. Thank you so much, and have a great day.